Hello, WWE YouTube fans. Excuse me. So, happy Monday, WWE YouTube fans. I hope all you guys had a awesome weekend, but lovely and safe weekend as well. So first and foremost, guys, I want to just give you guys the announcement that today, since it is the final Monday night Raw before WrestleMania 42, I thought we would do a double episode for 2 days. So in this episode, we are going to do the Monday night Raw pre-show or preview, and then we are also going to talk about something that Pat McAfee did earlier today on the Pat McAfee show on ESPN. But before we get to Pat McAfee, let's talk about the final Monday night Raw preview before WrestleMania 42. Okay, guys, Monday night Raw, or the final Monday night Raw, is in the capital of California tonight. And you know what? Yesterday, when Monday night Raw GM Adam Pearce was doing the Raw preview, I thought he would be announcing some matches for to look forward to for tonight's Raw. But instead of having matches announced, we found out that it's not the case. And a matter of fact, we are just a few hours away from the final Monday night Raw before WrestleMania 42, and not one match has been made official. But at least here is some people that will be appearing. First and foremost, we're going to talk about the main event first. The World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk will be in the building, but what's even more interesting is just 7 days after the World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk delivered one of the greatest WWE Punk Bombs message in a decade, guys. What will the OTC of Roman Reigns respond? Roman Reigns, the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, has a very special message for Mr. CM Punk, his WrestleMania opponent tonight. Oh, you think that is something? What about the ruler of NXT and maybe the ruler of WWE, Obafemi and Brock Lesnar? They will be under the same roof tonight. Oh, did you not? And you think that's nothing? All right, let's continue. Ladies and gentlemen, the number one contender for the WWE Women's IC title, the Mon Becky Lynch, will have a special message for her WrestleMania 42 opponent, the one and only AJ Lee. Sorry, guys. And if you still don't think that is enough, guys, well, there is possibly a superstar that is going to be on Monday Night Raw tonight. The interesting thing about this individual was we don't know if he's a member of the Raw roster or the SmackDown roster, and that is Danhausen. You know what, guys? I got to admit this about Danhausen. For the very first time yesterday on YouTube, I watched his YouTube channel, and I really enjoyed it. I actually thought he had a lot of good points. He brought a lot of wisdom, a lot of charismatic, and I was just a fan of it. So shout out, woo, to Danhausen. But yeah, guys, not one match has been made official for tonight's Monday Night Raw. But let me ask, okay, now if you guys could guess, okay, let's talk about the CM Punk Roman Reigns for a minute. If you guys could guess, just guess, have a wild guess, what the OTC Roman Reigns would have a special message for CM Punk. If you guys could guess or make a wild guess on what his special message is going to be, I would love to hear it down below in the comment section. But there's one thing we got to be aware of, guys. How is WWE going to keep the ruler Obafemi and the Beast Incarnate, the Conqueror, Brock Lesnar, calm and peaceful? Because it seems like every week for the past number of weeks on Raw, it's been pure chaos. I guess Monday Night Raw is always chaos. There's always chaos going somewhere in Monday Night Raw. But I do want to hear what you guys have to say. Most importantly, guys, what I want to know is, what do you guys, think that Roman Reigns' special message will be? What, if you could, again, guess the special message, what do you think it would be? Let me know down below in the comment section, guys. But I find it a little odd that not one match has been announced, okay? I mean, we got the Man Becky Lynch showing up. We got Brock Lesnar. We got Obafemi, we got CM Punk, we got Roman Reigns, and we got much, much more on the way. But I want to hear from you guys about, what do you think the OTC's special message will be for one CM Punk? You guys can let me know down below in the comment section. Okay, guys, now we turn our attention to none other than Pat McAfee, all right? Now, I don't know how many of you guys watch the Pat McAfee show every week, at least 3 times a week. When I'm at the gym, I turn on the Pat McAfee show on ESPN. But I found out, guys, that I don't know if any of you guys saw it. You all probably did. But Pat McAfee had something very unique in the background. It's right here. Pat McAfee was holding the WWE Undisputed Championship. Okay? Now, I always forget how heavy these things are. But, Pat McAfee was holding the WWE Undisputed title. And I just, but the funny thing is, the side plates belong to the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. So here's what I'm asking for you guys, okay? Now that, apparently last Friday, Pat McAfee committed a crime. He stole the WWE Undisputed Championship from the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. And we are in this Saturday in Allegiant Stadium. Cody Rhodes will be defending the WWE Undisputed Championship against Randy Orton. Now, I'll put this down, but I really got to ask you guys the pretty big question here. What did you think of seeing Cody Rhodes' WWE Undisputed Championship on the Pat McAfee show earlier this morning? Definitely let me know what you guys thought of it down below in the comment section. But you know what, guys? I am still, I'm not really outraged. I'm kind of shocked what Pat McAfee did, aligning himself with Randy Orton. And the question still remains, will Pat McAfee interfere in the match between Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes this Saturday at WrestleMania 42 And is there a possibility that Cody Rhodes will lose the Undisputed Championship back-to-back years in the main event of WrestleMania? Remember, Cody Rhodes lost his Undisputed title last year in the main event of WrestleMania in Allegiant Stadium in Vegas to John Cena. Okay, and will history be repeating itself? Only this time will we crown a new Undisputed Champion in Randy Orton. So yeah, let me know what you guys think on that all intake, and down below in the comments. But yeah, Cody Rhodes' title was in the background of the Pat McAfee show this morning. I know Cody Rhodes is outraged, and I don't know. I mean, you know, being outraged is one thing, but boy, you know, I don't know. I mean, you know, you kind of remember what Stephanie McMahon said to Cody 2 weeks ago on Raw. You know, this side of Randy Orton is vicious, and Cody Rhodes should be aware of that. But yeah, Pat McAfee did commit a crime. He stole the Undisputed Championship, and he put it on his show earlier this morning in the background. I mean, he wasn't holding it or anything. You know, it was just in the background, but he still stole the Undisputed title, and he should be punished for that. Bad, Pat McAfee. Bad, bad, bad. But I just wanted to know if you guys noticed that. I don't know how many of you guys out there on WWE YouTube Nation watch the Pat McAfee show. I only watch it 3 days a week. Those 3 days a week on when I'm at the gym in the morning and all of that. But I will say this. This may seem a little wrong, but I am a fan of the Pat McAfee show, you know. Maybe I'm not a fan of what Pat McAfee recently did in WWE, but his show I am a fan of, okay? Although the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes' podcast is way better, just from my perspective. So